Are we good? We live? Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Kind of important to go live very quickly here. I've only got about 15 minutes, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time, but we just got a copy of the notice of filing of the document from the government. So this is the government's brief in response to the request by the judge about what he should do on this. Now, Vanessa, I'm going to try to share this here. I want folks to, I'll get the share screen here, so I'm going to share what I have here. If I can find, I think that's this one right here. Okay, this is the document that was, I don't know, did that share? Did it not share, Vanessa?
No.
Oh, that was weird.
Let me see.
I shared it. Let's see. We try it one more time here. Share screen. I'll try this. Share. There we go. All right. So this is the government filed this. This is the 1 month delayed document. And actually, my partner, Lindsay Vick, who used to be the government lawyer, said, hey, I just saw they posted this. So this is basically, hey, what is the government going to do as a result of the Fifth Circuit saying that this Daca lawsuit only applies in Texas? So what are they going to do? Remember, the Fifth Circuit said DACA is illegal, and the DACA work permit, not DACA, the DACA work permit is illegal in Texas. And I'm going through these sections. Section 1, just ignore it. It's all about other states, just kind of beyond that. But we really want to get into the next couple of sections here. And I think it's section 3 here. DHS has informed the DOJ of the following. The USCIS proposes to take the following measures to implement the existing DACA regulations as it applies in result of the Fifth Circuit rule. Okay? Important. These proposals do not limit the DHS from making future lawful changes to DACA. As I've said, they can change DACA whenever they want to. They just have to follow the rules. And so far, they haven't proposed any yet. Next thing on here. First, proposes that the geographic limitation be based on the individual state of residence, not where they work. So if you live in Texas, but you work in Oklahoma, you're affected. You live in Oklahoma, but you work in Texas, you're okay. Now, here's what he said. Because the initial DACA applications have been pending for 4 years, I think it's a little bit longer than 4 years, but 4 years, they might not reflect the state of residence. All right. So what they propose, keep in mind, you are required to notify immigration of your change of address within 10 days of moving. So USCIS might not have your address. So they propose putting out a public notice that any DACA recipient at all must notify the court of their change of address. And that if they're going to move out of the state, that's the only way they're going to keep their DACA. Wow. So here's the next proposal. They propose to require DACA requesters to submit evidence of their state of residency when applying for a work permit. So you got to show your lease, your driver's license, or whatever state you're in to show that. But next, the initial, this is key for a lot of people, 90,000 people, initial DACA request. Individuals who receive initial DACA while residing outside of Texas or who request DACA while residing outside of Texas, but who move to Texas within 10 days, okay? So USCIS intends to issue a notice of intent to revoke your employment card within 15 days because of your DACA residence. Now, when are they going to do this? They would do this when the court issues its final decision. I don't think the court will do that until at the earliest, the very end of October, because the other parties have until, I think, October 21st to respond to this. Might even be November. So you're getting notice here, okay? Moving to Texas would not trigger termination of deferred action. But individuals whose initial DACA is approved, but who are not issued an EAD because they live in Texas, but who then move out of Texas, can get an EAD. All right? You understand that?
Yes.
Basically, get your butt out of Texas. Somebody said, well, I live here with my wife and kids. I don't, great, stay there if you want to lose your work permit. Now, there's more here. That's for initials, which indicates they're going to adjudicate initial applications, which means our lawsuit probably will not have to be filed. Probably. No, yet. Probably won't have to be filed. For renewals, for the duration of the stay, which means while the case is pending, we'll continue to adjudicate all DACA requests for extension. So during the next month or so, extension requests will be adjudicated. But obviously, Vanessa, we're seeing some people getting delayed for months and months and months. Somebody said, well, my DACA expires in January. And I answered her, why haven't you filed this months ago? Vanessa, what have I been telling people? A year. I don't do this for my health, okay? I'm doing it to protect you. All right, next thing here. If additional DACA recipients moves from Texas, they can get the EAD. All right, next. After issuing of the court's order, okay, and while existing DACA applications remain in effect, U.S. proposes to take the following actions to implement the new DACA rules as modified in the Fifth Circuit. All right, they will adjudicate all initial DACA requests and work authorizations. Right here. USCIS, any grant of deferred action remains in effect at the Secretary's discretion. Now, in the past, that meant unless you had a criminal case, they were going to grant you DACA. I'm going to tell you that's not the case anymore. So you should be submitting evidence with your renewals of what a good person you are. Why they should give you discretion. I've got a wife. I've got kids. Why they should do it. It's not automatic anymore. If they approve your DACA request, they may only approve the work authorization whose address is outside of Texas. So you can still apply for DACA in Texas. You're just not getting a work permit anymore. All right. Let's see what's next here. When the partial stay is lifted, they propose to follow procedures revoke DACA-based who live in Texas. All right. Lawful presence. This is important because remember, currently you're not accruing unlawful presence. A recipient residing in Texas will have deferred action, but will not be considered to be lawfully present, which means the clock will begin to tick, which means you might lose benefits in the future for this, okay? Just for Texas. Anything else here? Let's see. And then they give the courts a proposed language for their order. So I'm going to take this down. Stop sharing this here for a second. There we go. So Vanessa, this is huge news. It has a major impact on people. And I know people probably have a gajillion questions. And I just don't, the only answers I have are what I just read. Yeah. So I don't really have answers right now other than what I posted, which I think, Vanessa, is pretty clear.
Yeah, move out of Texas today. If you can, you need to move out right now and renew.
The message is get the hell out of Texas. You can keep working in Texas. You just got to move your butt out of Texas. Now, I don't know how you commute from Louisiana or Oklahoma to Dallas. I don't know how you do that, but figure it out because that's what you got to do. And somebody did ask, when can you apply for renewal? Vanessa, when can you apply for renewal?
Today, like as soon as possible.
A year, if it's less than a year, I don't care what CIS put on their stupid website. It's not the law. A year out, just apply. I'll lose a year. No, you won't. You'll gain a year, you idiot.
Too, because everybody's applying. So
what they said. They can change it whenever they want to, and they may do that in the future. So for new folks, I anticipate probably in November, they'll begin adjudicating new applications, I think. I don't think they do it sooner. So again, I'm Charles Cook. I'm an immigration lawyer. I've been with Vanessa since the beginning. I'm here to give you good legal advice. Get the hell out of Texas. I'm sure Texas, you can bring your yellow roses with you. And Vanessa, you're in Texas.
I'm in Connecticut. So
you're in Connecticut. You're in Texas. I think some of your folks are in Texas.
Yes,
but you need to get out. Unfortunately, Texas doesn't want you. They don't want you. Why should you stay in a state that doesn't want you? Yeah. Really? There's a lot of other states that do want you. I would suggest finding a blue state, actually, because they'll at least protect you. All right? In fact, they're the ones that helped win this limitation. I mean, the big win here is this could have applied to everybody, but the big win here is that it applies to Texas. Sorry for you guys. Get it done. Get out. And I'll go, Vanessa, I'll have a lot more on this on my live on Wednesday at 1:00. We'll have some more information by then. I'll get input. Maybe I'll bring Lindsay on and she can.
Okay. All right. Yes.
Love on her because she had the guts to leave. But this is good information. And of course, I'm always available to answer questions. But my post is up. I will continue to monitor the post. If Vanessa doesn't cut off comments, like I will get notifications. If you tag me in the post, I will know.
Okay.
Right? Then I will answer those tags. But you got to give me. I got to go and eat. All right, it's dinner time. But do you have any questions?
No, pretty much we'll wait for you for Wednesday, 1:00. Wednesday, EST.
So, and this is exactly what I told everybody was coming, right? For months.
Yeah, move out, and we'll tag you in the post to make sure everybody just be alert.
All right.
We'll
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you Wednesday.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.